Hello, this is Shannon Thompson, your favorite makeup artist, or at least I'm a favorite makeup artist for myself. And today I'm coming to you on the pretty department, and we're going to talk about deferred payments, okay? Now, what's interesting is if you follow my Instagram page, Makeup Thompson, or you follow my YouTube channel, Just Colored Dirt, which you're on it right now, and you actually message me, I read them. I do, and I respond to most people, all right? And I got an interesting direct message today, that's what DM stands for, that was asking me about deferred payment. And an artist was saying, hey, I worked on this job and it was a deferred pay and I haven't gotten paid yet. What's the deal? So here's the reality about deferred paid jobs, all right? So I try to stay away from them, but sometimes they come up from time to time. Somebody will reach out to you, or you'll see a posting, or however it comes to you in whatever way. It says, hey, we have this job, we can offer you credit and we can offer you food, but we can't offer you any money at the current time. But we will have deferred paid, meaning that you will do the job now, and then later on, if things work out, then we will pay you, all right? And the majority of the time, sometimes they give you a date and sometimes they don't give you a date. This is what's cautionary about deferred payment. A lot of times you don't get paid, and you don't get paid not because they don't want to pay you. You don't get paid for multiple reasons. One, they may not have enough money to even finish the project or finish the film. They had enough money to do the project and then didn't have enough money later on to finish it. Or they finished the project and they distributed it, but it didn't make enough money in the back end in order for them to pay the people that were able to create the film. So even though you were supposed to get deferred paid if they made money or when they made money, but they didn't make money, so that if and when didn't actually happen, all right? Or they forgot to pay you when they did make the money back, or they didn't make enough money for it to happen. So for example, they made a little bit of money back, but there were a priority of people that need to get paid first. For example, let's say the editor, because they edited the film and got it out, or the project, or the cinematographer, or so forth and so on, that person got paid. So sometimes a deferred paid, some people got paid, but other people didn't get paid. It's one of those interesting situations where you have to really decide if it's something that you want to do, and also have a real adult conversation with the person that is hiring you and saying, if I choose to do deferred paid, I need to get paid. I must get paid by this particular time. Have a contract that you can write out that is binding in order for if you do have to take legal actions, but I don't suggest that you're able to go about doing it that way. Here's the other thing if you take legal action. So let's say you have to get to that point, which I'm not hoping that anybody does. You could actually lose money at that time period. And what I mean by that is if you are filing the lawsuit, you have to pay for the filing if it's in small claims court or if it's a smaller amount of money. Or you have to pay for a lawyer, or you have to pay for representation, but you have to initially pay for things. That is not free, and the other person doesn't pay for them initially as well. And even if you win your particular case, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get paid. The judge can say, hey, yes, you are in the right, and yes, you're owed these monies, but these other people that you're suing can say, and that's true, but we still don't have the money to pay them. So you sometimes may get paid or may not get paid, or now your deferred paid is even further deferred, even though they're telling you again that you're allowed it. So if they're saying that you're going to get credit, and you're saying you're going to get food, I would suggest for you to, one, make sure that you get credit, because a lot of times you don't even get the credit. They promise you that and you don't. And if they say they're going to pay you food, they're going to make sure that you eat. It's against the law for them not to feed you, all right? So don't feel like, oh, well, they're going to feed me. It's against the law for them not to feed you, so they have to feed you. So you're really working for free or for credit. Keep that in mind. And if you get paid, it is a bonus, all right? A lot of times the reason why people do deferred payment is because they just don't have 100% of the funds at the time, but they want to create this particular project and they're going out on a hope or a prayer. All right. So if it's something that you decide to do it. If it's something that you're on the fence about, have a better conversation with the people that are looking for it. If you decide not to do it, there's no love lost. If you're like, hey, I really don't do deferred jobs because I want to get a check at the end of the day, the end of the week, the end of the project, or at the end in general. All right. So if you haven't gotten my makeup book, Makeup is Just Colored Dirt, I'm trying to tell you, you should go ahead and do it. It's everywhere where books are sold. All right. And Amazon.com. If you haven't subscribed to this, I can't speak today, everybody. If you haven't subscribed to my makeup channel, Makeup is Just Colored Dirt or Just Colored Dirt, you're on it right now. You should go ahead and do that. And you should follow me on Instagram, Makeup Thompson. That's THOMPSON. All right, that's today, Shannon from the Pretty Department.